got this peanut butter and jam sandwich with a couple oranges, and it's got like raspberry jam on there, and the kind of peanut butter that has all the sugar and the extra fat and stuff like that. So, but yeah, somewhat healthy at least. Got a couple oranges, and I was gonna make pasta, but unfortunately, this video was a bit spontaneous, and I just didn't have any pasta sauce other than the pasta sauce that was in the freezer, just completely frozen. So. And I'm gonna be eating this and just doing a little spending update. So this is for January 2024. The money is in Canadian dollars. I spent $0 on coffee, so that's pretty much usual. I get free coffee at work and stuff like that. I work at a resort, and gas and snacks is pretty much usual cost for me. I spent $51.21 on that. So electricity, $26.64. So that's about average, and that's I didn't feel bad about that, because in the winter months you have to run it gets cold here in Canada, and you have to crank up the heat sometimes. And so it was only $26.64, so not too bad there. Groceries and snacks wasn't too bad either. $140.97. I do eat at my parents' place quite a bit, and they invite me over, so. That helps me keep my costs down for meals and stuff like that. So, so when dining out, this guy at work, he went ahead and he dropped off a couple of his Christmas certificates for the resort we work at. They give us these certificates for like $50 or $25 each, and they're for like a Christmas bonus kind of thing. And so he got two of them, $50 each for himself and his wife. And he's like, "Can you make me a $100 gift card?" So I did, but at the time I was kind of feeling a little bit anxious about it, I guess, but I didn't feel that maybe what I was doing was wrong. So I called up this lady from accounting who works with us, and I said, "Did I do okay?" And or maybe I emailed her actually, and she's just like, "No, that can't happen, and the reason it can't happen is because if the gift card, they can just get this gift card and give it to anybody. They can give it to somebody who doesn't work here, but the gift certificates are only supposed to be for the people who work here." And that made sense to me. So she's like, "Get the gift card back from that guy, and then I'll cancel it." And I was just like, I got the gift card back. So I was like, okay, and I got the gift card back from the guy, but instead of getting that person from accounting to cancel it, I said, "I'll actually buy the gift card." Because I eat at the restaurant frequently. So I just gave the guy back his gift certificates, and then I purchased the gift card with my credit card. So $100 gift card. Now I've been using the gift card at the restaurant, and the lady from accounting was fine with that. She's like, "Okay, that would just make things even easier for me." So, but anyways, money I lent out $390, so lent out quite a bit of money this month. Lent out $300 to a coworker that's going through a rough patch, so I didn't feel too bad about that, because like she's going through a rough patch right now, so it's not no problem. Folio, I can't believe I didn't spend any money on my folio this for January 2024. So we have at work, we have these folios, just like an account on the computer, and you go into the restaurant, you're just like charged to my folio, and you don't have to pay with a credit card or a debit card or anything, and then they take it off your paycheck at the end of the month. That's what happens when you just say charge to my folio. So yeah, I mean, I normally do spend quite a bit of money on there, I think, but I didn't this month, maybe just because of the gift card. I guess I'm spending that money on there instead of the folio. Phone was the usual $22.20. I think that's usual for me. That's how much it costs for my cell phone. So that's not much at all in my opinion. Super chat. So sometimes I donate money to a guy who makes these YouTube videos, and he goes by the name Billy Blue on YouTube, and he's like a travel YouTuber. This month I didn't donate to him, so the bank piece, like I'm making this video at like on February 1st at like 1:28 in the morning it is right now, so it's super early. So I went onto my bank account when I was making this spreadsheet here, and I didn't see that the service fee for my bank account was posted, so I think sometimes it just takes a while to post. Yeah, so but it should be about $7. I think it's just because I checked it too early. So, but rent, $850. So that's for the month of February. So I always pay in advance, so I don't forget about it. And so that's for February, and the total money that I spent is $1,824.35. So not too bad, but I'm pretty happy with that. Now for the money that I made, well, my first paycheck was $1,529.91. So that, for me, for some people that's not a big paycheck, I know that, but for me that was a big paycheck for me. Second paycheck, $1,246.40, and I was still happy about that. Yeah, so I work at a resort as a front desk agent, like checking people in, checking people out, making reservations, and so on. PayPal, $2.39. So. So I'm a member of this website called Paychecks. I'm not sure if you heard of it, but it's like a site where you can like donate on a monthly basis to your favorite content creators. And I have like three patrons on there right now, but one of them is a paying patron who actually pays me about, well, it's like $2.39 per month. So, and so that's good. No, Google AdSense is the most amount that I made off Google, like, ever. I've never made more than this in a month. It's $435.67, and it's for some people. Now this is from advertisements on my YouTube channel, my YouTube videos, but for some people that's not much, but they might have huge channels, but for me that was pretty good. And I also have 2 members on YouTube that are kind of like the members on Patreon. They pay me on a monthly basis, but on YouTube. So money I lent out, $190. So I mean, that's the money that I was paid back. Sorry, from the money that I lent out. And don't worry, I'll be getting that 300 from that lady who I work with next pay period, apparently. So regular interest. So I made no regular interest, but I made campaign bonus interest, I think it was, which is $23.78. And so that's for my high interest savings account. So I'm not totally sure about like when I would get the campaign bonus interest, when I would get the regular interest and stuff like that. But that's how much I made. Climate Action Incentive. I don't totally know what this is, but it's just like money I get. And I think a lot of most Canadians get every once in a while. Something to do with helping the environment, but $145.20, that's a nice little pop of money to make once in a while. Good oranges though. Gas money, I didn't give anybody any rides really, I don't think, this month, so that's a ton of money I earned. It was $3,697.35, which I felt pretty good about. And profit is $1,873. So I was pleased with that. So that was alright. And now I'll get on to the other half of my video. So I did make some money transfers. I transferred $2,300 from my checking to my high interest savings account. I transferred $3,100 from my high interest savings account to my checking, and might be running quite all the back and forth, but I try to keep a lot of money in my high, or like not a lot of money, but a lot of my money in my high interest savings account, but to make money of interest and stuff like that. But my bank account, checking account, was running low, and I want to start keeping a balance of $3,000 or more in my checking account, because if I do that, then I will have basically no service fees unless I make over 12 debit transactions in a month. So I'm trying to eliminate that service fee. I made a $20 auto deposit. I have an auto deposit that goes to my tax-free savings account. And I don't know if you have those in America, if you're watching this from the US, which I know a lot of my subscribers are, but it's like this savings account you have in Canada where you're not, I think no matter what you put in there, you're not taxed on it. I think that's how it works, but and I don't have much money in there really. It's just, I don't know, I keep on withdrawing from it just putting it in my high interest savings account, because I think I make more on my interest in my high interest savings account and stuff like that. So I transferred $400 from my credit checking account to my credit card. I like to run a credit, and I have a credit about $60 on my credit card right now, and I'd like to do that so that I don't have to worry about not being able to pay my credit card balance and stuff. So today the soup, like at the resort we get free soup. hot soup. It was like, I think it was called beer and cheese soup today, and it had like bacon bits in there, and or maybe bacon chunks, I should say. And man, it was so good. Yeah, I wish you could have had some, but I hopefully I didn't talk about this in my previous video, but I did figure out how to free up storage on my computer. I have an Apple iMac computer, and I have 2 terabytes of storage on my computer, and for the longest time I've been like my I guess you call it the hard drive, has just been, my storage has been full, and it's because of my YouTube videos that I save on my computer, and it's been causing problems with me in my editing software, Final Cut Pro, and stuff like that. And I would try to delete my videos from this file folder where I'd save my videos to, but it wouldn't be enough. It would still say my hard drive's full, and it would cause problems for me and stuff like that. So, and I looked around for my files to delete, and I couldn't find them. But now I believe I found them, and I just had to do some looking around, and it was actually not that hard. But so I found a bunch of my movie files that were saved on Final Cut Pro, and went ahead and deleted those. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky, I guess, because like when you finish a project on Final Cut Pro and you share it and everything, and you export it, I'll save it to one file folder, but there's also another file folder that like saves the video to, I guess, before you export it, so, or something like that. I don't know, it's hard to. For the past little while, I hadn't been walking outside. Like, I like to walk outside, kind of like going walks and for exercise and to help with it helps me clear my mind, I guess so, or I think it makes me happier. But the weather had been so cold that I kind of pushed out, and I remember like a couple, 2 or 3 winters ago when I was back, when I pretty much started making ASMR videos on this YouTube channel, I would go for long walks outside like every day. I only skipped like one day, but I had skipped a lot of days this winter, and but actually the weather has been quite nice lately. It's been mild. It's been like plus, maybe I think it was +5 the other day when I went on a walk with my mom. Yeah, but the other day I fucked up my extension cord. So in the winter you take an extension cord and like you plug it into your car and then plug one end into the electrical outlet, and sometimes if you're not careful you can drive away without first unplugging your extension cord, and then it just totally fucks up the cord. So I did that, and I fucked up the what do you call it? The piece with like the metal prongs that's on the car. I fucked up that a bit, and I fucked up the cord as well. So yeah, that's not good. My boss talked to me today, and schedule. She changed it to 4 p.m. shift starting. The guy was pointing out on my YouTube channel, and he's like, you kind of, in your ramble videos, you're kind of talking about the same stuff all the time. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry about that chair there. And you kind of raised a good point. I keep talking about the same stuff. It's like every single video I talk about, going to Thailand, the Thai girl I'm interested in getting back together with. They should have a laptop. It's like the same thing over and over again. Sorry about that. And but so I might have to just publish ramble videos less often just so I can keep it fresh. But people are saying that I look burnt out at work. I kind of feel burnt out. There's just so many phone calls now with this. They opened a new Nordic spa at work at the hotel. And there's just so many phone calls and emails now. It's just bananas. I'm thinking about going part-time, but my boss also said we're going to hire some Filipino workers, and I don't know if it might be stereotypical to say they're good workers, but I guess that's kind of like a compliment, if anything, right? So, I mean, typically I'm very good workers, Filipinos. Hire Filipinos with experience, a lot of experience. That's what he's planning on doing, so he's got some working at the front desk, and so he's like, I remember one time he said that I'm in for an easy summer. So, that might help. The other, not long ago, I totally screwed something up at work. So yeah, at work, we have this like spa and stay special. So how that works is, you can get a hotel room, and then you are given 2 spa passes to the Nordic spa that we have now, and it's at like a discounted price. So there's this option that in the reservation, like, you're supposed to click the spa and stay button, and I just hadn't been doing it because I noticed if you did it for 2 nights and you click the spa and stay button and then you go to the total stay, which is supposed to tell you how much it's gonna cost, it was like coming up to like $460 with tax, and but if you do the calculations, that's not how it's much. It's supposed to be like $416.50 with tax. And so I stopped for a while there. I stopped clicking that button, and then because I thought I was screwing people over basically. But my boss says no. You're supposed to click that button, or else it won't work out the way it should, basically. And click that button, but then put in the notes, spa and stay, and then put the rate it's supposed to be on each night. And then the person who's working overnight and night audit at the front desk will change the rate. And it's like, sorry if that's confusing. It's just like, she's basically, I've been doing it wrong though. So now I don't know what to do. I guess I have to go back and try to fix it. It's gonna be tough, but now, sorry if I talked about this in previous videos, but I'm thinking about maybe I have an idea. I don't know if it's a smart idea, but I'm on some medication right now. Antipsychotic and antidepressant. And I was thinking that I could go off the medication while I'm here in Canada and spend like a week off the medication to see how my mental health is. And then if my mental health is pretty good, I can go on vacation to Thailand. Because I would know that I would be, because I'd be mentally stable, and then I would just take a couple big bottles of pills with me. So if they should hit the fan, and if I started to become mentally unstable, I could just start taking the medication again in Thailand, and then go back to like the way I am right now, which I figure is pretty mentally stable. So, although some may not agree, some might. But no, I'm just kidding. Because you don't want to go cold turkey going after meds in a foreign country, not knowing how your body's going to react, body and mind will react. I mean, that seems the craziest to me, so. Okay, I mean, now I will show you my scale and how much weight I gained or lost. So basically I have failed so far in my weight loss journey. I have not lost any weight. I'm still at 219 pounds, which is the same time what I was at, I think, over 2 weeks ago. So I do plan on getting back on my diet, though getting back on the horse and starting to lose weight again. I think I'll show you in one of my videos soon what I've been eating for breakfast. It's a breakfast that my mom has been recommending to me. It's like oatmeal with blueberries and a bit of milk in there, and I think it's not too high in calories. I also have this cup of milk, which I totally forgot to drink. But it hasn't gotten bad yet. I was gonna drink that in the video, but that's alright. But anyways, thank you so much for watching.